these earth suits are vehicles for the soul to experience. Hey guys, how's your heart today? How's that beautiful, wonderful, dynamic heart of yours? I hope it's well. I hope that if it's not full of loving energy, that it's on its way, and just know that it's okay if you're not where you want to be just yet, because as long as you keep in the flow and the follow through of where you want to go, you're gonna get there. Even in this time-space continuum where it takes time to go from point A to point B, which is what we have to manage here on planet Earth. All right, getting a message from the guides. Team Terrie is talking, and I'm listening, and I wanted to share with you what's happening. All right. There's a lot of noise around us happening, from the people around us who are constantly giving us their opinion, from the media who is distorting truth, and of course in politics where people are trying to fight out what they think is right. And this noise is polluting your psychic energy. And if you're feeding into it, they're saying stop. Stop feeding into it, because it is not real. There are forces out there. Look, I am not a person who likes to stir up negativity, but there are forces out there that are not necessarily supportive of your own growth. And so therefore, when you make your own discernments that come from your own truth, your lens, your perspective, they're going to be combated, or they're going to be confronted. And what's going on right now is this noise is purposely trying to pollute your energy, because the energy behind it is about control and fear. And listen, when you're in fear, you can't do anything, and you become reliant. Is that a word? Reliant on what you think is safety and security, which may not actually be safety and security. It just feels like it in that now moment, because in that now moment, you're in panic, you're in fear. And here's the thing, you guys, it's just getting worse. I'm sure you've noticed a growth in it, and it's just going to continue to get worse. But what they're saying is the reason it's happening is so that you can choose your way to discern what's right for you. So they're saying stop listening to the noise, stop feeding into the noise. Purposely go against it, they're saying, which actually makes sense, because, you know, when I'm working with my clients, what we're doing is we're discovering these blind spots and these patterns that we normally typically take that are keeping us in the place where we are in life. And we know we don't want to be there anymore because it's not working, right? So what we do is we do a lot of the opposite work, right? We activate law of opposition, opposite, right? Because whatever you're doing isn't working, right? So you start doing the opposite of it to break that energetic grip, that attachment, even the emotional attachment to it, which of course is all energy, right? Everything is energy. So when you're listening to the noise, and there's so much noise, and the fear and the control is polluting your psychic energy, your energy field, and you're feeding into it because you're scared as fuck, because you don't know what's going to happen if you don't listen to it or if you don't follow it, then you're not really breaking any patterns, and you're not doing that discernment. And here's what they're saying: high risk, high reward, right? High risk, high reward. So can you risk actually doing the opposite? Or what I should say is what feels right to you, not coming from that place of fear, not coming from that place of, well, if I don't do this, this is going to happen. Can you do that? The amount of distortion is only happening to teach you, not so gently, not so kindly, how to discern what is your truth, what is right for you. So when you're born into human containers, right, these earth suits, these earth suits are vehicles for the soul to experience itself. And it experiences itself through thoughts, through the actual physical body, and through emotions. So it's super important to understand and know that the experiences that you're having, even these experiences of fear, or like this feeling of someone's controlling you and you have to make choices and decisions to either appease them, to win them over, or to feel like, or to stop feeling like you're going to die, because if you make the wrong decision, oh my God, it's all over. It's actually an opportunity for the soul to experience itself through the body. Now, you're going to make choices and decisions based on how you're thinking and what you're thinking and how you're feeling, right? So being aware and understanding that the noise distortion around you is trying to influence you into using the body, the thoughts, and the emotions according to their prescription, what they want for you, but it's not necessarily what your soul wants to experience, right? So it's super, super, super important to really sort of take yourself out of yourself, right? Because there's you and then there's you, right? Which you are you operating from? So understanding and identifying that so that you can step away from yourself, observe and witness yourself, so that you can get some more clarity about this distortion noise. And then the discernment can come. And it doesn't have to be long. It doesn't have to take forever. But what they're saying is you have to really, and when I say you, let me tell you something. I am just as guilty. I have to constantly say to myself, okay, where am I getting this information? The media? Really? The media who lies about so much stuff? The media who's trying to take some of my rights away of freedom of speech, to be able to have my own opinions, right? To be able to like say what I want to say without having to lose any livelihood or, or anything like that. That's where I'm going to take my information and then integrate it into my energy. So I have to do this too. And listen, it's not easy. It's not easy. High risk, high reward. The risk is, in this case, what is your truth? What will you stand up for? So really understanding and I call it coming online, but it's being mindful, aware, conscious of this distortion of the noise around you, coming from people around you, family around you, the media, politicians, all of this. And it's just so you can, it's like they're pushing, mushing, gushing you, like molding you into what you what your truth is, but the question becomes, is your truth coming from the fear of this distortion? And are you going to be controlled by the narratives? So really, they want you to really ponder, and they want you, me, all of us, to really look into what our truth is. And that it's okay if our truth is not the truth of what other people's truths are, or if it's not the popular opinion or whatnot. So if you're experiencing really hard times right now, and it's like, and there's so much anxiety, and it's like, you feel like you're being like squeezed, smothered, choked with just a shit ton of information, it's not necessarily true information, it's distortion. And you're being gifted an opportunity to drown it out with your own truth. They're saying, drown out the distortion with your own truth. It's a lot. It's heavy days these days. Humanity is being up-leveled. We're being called to make changes. And the only way we can do it on a collective level is to first do it on an individual level, because we are all one. And when we affect ourselves, we affect everyone else, because everything is energy, right? Everything is energy. So stand in your truth. But before you can stand in your truth, you have to know what your truth is. So drown out the noise, drown out the distortions with what your truth is. That's what they're saying. So that's today's message. Yeah, that came in like, I was just about to start a meditation, and then all of a sudden they started talking to me. I'm like, oh, okay. Let's have a conversation with the people. You, the people. We, the people. Right? So I just wanted to share that with you. I hope you like this video. If you like the message, please click the like button. I would be very grateful, because then this message can go out to other people. So I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. So go ahead and stay connected. Stay connected to yourself. Stay connected to your friends and family. Stay connected to the divine. The divine will lead you into your truth and help you drown out that distortion. And I'll see ya on the flip side.